welcome to my stream. Sorry for the delay, but I had some technical difficulties that had to be ironed out. And hello, Drapex. Thank you for joining us. And I say us because right over there is the really Sean lady herself, Susan Stewart.
Hey, everybody.
Hey. Finally got it back in here again. Yes.
Woo!
I've actually been mysteriously kind of craving playing this some more.
Interesting. Good.
Probably because I've been reading so much of that Book of Atris lately.
Oh man, I have not gotten a single minute to read since we played last.
Totally, I didn't say that to pressure you or anything. I was just...
Yeah, no, I just... it's been
totally
busy.
Fine. Yeah. I finally just made it halfway through, so I'm going to be a while anyway myself. By the time you get to it and devour it, I'll probably still not be done. So, like you say, you like to do.
I like to read in big chunks.
That's good, because if I remember right, the next book is the chapters are not as small; they're much larger.
Oh, good. That's my style.
So yes, we are back here in URU, and we're gonna hopefully finish off today this lovely place, Gahreesen, right? Yeah, this place.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and if I remember right, this will take us to the last cloth we touched.
Yes.
I love how they just introduced these weird new mechanics. We talked about that last time, though.
Yeah.
Make no sense. Especially
I'm just going to apologize in advance. I'm going to have to sneeze here in a minute. I'm sorry.
That's totally fine. You might want to look away, because here we are with this situation here, and I tried to jump and missed. Tried to jump, but I missed. I should have ran.
Yeah. Oh well.
Before jumping. All right, let's try that again. Yeah, there's one rule they do set down in the Book of Atris saying you cannot link within an age to the same age. Now, I don't know if that was just Gen being Gen in the book, or if it's actually a hard and fast rule in the universe.
Right.
Because you can do that here. You can be on your home island and hit your own linking book if you fall off the edge, and just reappear back on the island. So, all right, come on. I think this is probably going to be our best jumping off point here. Get a running start. Yes, all right, we made it on here.
Whoop whoop.
Let's go ahead and hit here. If I remember correctly, all of these entrances are the same, so it doesn't really matter which one we take. We don't have to go back and take a different entrance. Pretty sure that's the case.
Well, that's good. That would be obnoxious.
But yeah, back when this came out, 2004-ish, I was 3 or 4, something like that. I was a beta tester for Mist Online, which eventually they changed the name to URU. So they would have, of course, the usual resets of every so often. Hello? There we go. And so I'd have to start over again. So I remember playing this age a ton.
I bet.
Over and over, because they would reset your characters every week or so, every other day. Oh, music here, I forgot about it. Kind of reminds me of like something from maybe Farscape or
Hmm. It does have kind of that ambiance of Farscape.
I don't know. Something's weird. Alright, so yeah, we walked through that little foyer and into this room here. It's just a four-way crossing. Let's just go straight before we start taking side paths here. Straight takes us into a funky place.
It feels like the kind of room that should have like tanks with bodies in them.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It's like these are stasis pods or something.
Yeah, exactly.
And again, they got that symbol everywhere. Should I step inside here? Oh, is that a... Yeah, that's a doorway or pathway right there, too. Oh, yeah. Oh, should I have done this?
Yes, always. Oh!
Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah. We now have armor, or...
Oh, yeah!
Something. Can we see it? We can't really see ourselves all that well. There's not good lighting here. Here we go. Is this better? Yeah.
I love it.
Alright, well, here we are. Okay, let's go back and check out a side. One side. Yeah, so that's a little bit better.
Let's just wear this for the rest of the game. I love it.
This isn't too bad.
Yeah.
Then let's go this way, I guess. Sort of clockwise around the building, maybe, because it looks like it's going to curve around or angle around. This case may be to what looks like another four-way room. And I'm going to guess that this door leads back outside. Yeah, that's definitely right.
Yeah, that's a foyer.
Okay, and so this door, does it lead to another suit room? No. In fact, it looks like a conference table and
That's exactly what it looks like.
Screens.
Oh, this is a map.
That's kind of what this looks like. Let's go to first person view here. Let me sidestep over to get a good look at this. Yeah, this definitely looks like a map. Where's our key? Don't we have a key? Yes,
Yeah.
we do. Now take a shot of that. Yeah, there we go. Hide the key. Okay. So yeah, it looks like it's symmetrical across this horizontal axis. Because this looks like or this one is the conference room that we're in right now. Because we came across this kind of angled pathway from a room where we got the suit. And I did see a little pathway off to the side there from that room. Yeah. Don't know what that room is, but if we keep going the way we've been going, looks like we'll run into another one. Let's see what that is. Probably should keep going around checking all of them out. There may be something different. And I don't know what this large central area is here.
Well, there's one way to find out.
There sure is. Okay. Well, that's good. I'm glad we found a map so early. Oh, actually, here's a window that might be showing us what that large room is.
Oh, yes.
Go to first person view here. It's weird with the reflections, but
Yeah.
it's a giant wall in the middle of that room. Ladder going up to it. What in the world is that for?
Bodies.
You think there's bodies stored in it or something? Oh, hey, here we go.
Oh, there's a thing to smack.
It's a thing to smack. That's great. Oh, 2 more to go. All right. Is there one in this room? Can we see?
So ominous.
I don't see one in there. These are glowing softly. But, okay. All right. Well, I see some green here on the table. Yes, alright. This is the first of, I don't know how many dozens of notebooks we're going to be finding in this game. Simpson, don't mention anything about the upper area of the fortress in your Gahreesen report. People are all over Teledon looking for that weird link stone. So I guess Simpson wrote this report on Gahreesen. And Sharper maybe be his supervisor or something. I don't know if you want to read this just by yourself. And I can even give you mouse control if you want so you can flip pages. Or if we want to read these out loud. This is... You're going to be seeing this a lot. We will be seeing this.
I vote reading out loud.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. I'm not going to read the dates or anything, just that this is the author is Simpson, age of Gahreesen. In fact, we can even do back and forth if you want or something. I do one, you do the next one.
Sounds good.
Okay, one thing seems immediately obvious. This place was built for security. No one could write a link anywhere in this place, or the next. It was obviously a maintainer facility of some kind, and it doesn't seem that it was for general guild members. By that, I mean it was limited to at least the higher-ranking members. As to how they got the first link written here, I don't know. Probably while it was under construction. It does seem pretty obvious that it's not going to happen again, unless something major happens to this place. I should say that Kodama has some theories about the age that have held up so far. May have been a special forces of a sort for the maintainers. Started later mid-8000s. Became somewhat of a research and development arm for the Maintainers Guild. I don't know, worth mentioning though. There are quite a few mentions of such groups in other docs Kodama has found, or at least seen. Entrance. To begin with, I'd wager that no one other than a high-ranking government official or similar ever even made it to this room. That's just my guess, but it seems pretty sound. I don't think any school buddies or girlfriends dropped by to see their maintainer friend. The linking book we found was deep within the Maintainer Guild. I'm sure it was well guarded in its day. You can see right off the bat, the entrance was extremely secure. Thick walls, one door, a high window, sniper maybe? If you manage to get in with a bomb or something, it's not going to do any noticeable damage. I love the maintainer symbol on the floor and everywhere else you look, as though I might forget and wonder where I am. In fact, that room describes that first room we linked to when we got to this age.
Yeah, yes.
Waiting room. So, visitors are escorted into this little waiting room. There's a window on one side. Looks almost like a ticket window. Maybe turn in weapons or goods that aren't allowed. Maybe books. I'm sure they didn't want books in here. Yeah, looks like mainly for books. There is another ticket window on the other side, although this one looks different. I'm pretty sure those are beetle cages on the other side. Beetles that sought out ink. Somebody was just telling me there are all kinds of references to them in the other docs. You didn't make it past this room with a book. As well, the doors never open at the same time. So even if somehow you make it out of the entrance room, you're still not going to make it past these mammoth doors out of the waiting area. Halls. Looks like the hall ran along the entire circumference of the building. There are plenty of rooms. I'll just try to hit them one at a time. First is an elevator, though. However, looks like it's only down. Wonder if it was always that way. More security, I guess. Once you've made it into the halls, there is still nowhere to go, at least if they didn't want you going anywhere. Lockers. I would think that any books that were brought to the age were kept in the lockers. I'd imagine that some of the workers here, or frequent visitors, also kept some equipment, but I could be wrong on that. Looks like they kept some maintainer gear as well. Markers, helmets, etc. Seems a little out of place, honestly. Keys! Okay. Things are becoming a little more clear now. Just had a long chat with Laxman and researched some different docks over in this city that Nick had. Looks like the current condition I'm seeing was not the original condition. The key was a major development not just for this guild, but also apparently for all citizens. Turns out they were just starting to hand out the keys to the public around the time of the fall. Nice timing. So it looks like they had done some renovations in order to facilitate the mass amounts of visitors that would be coming in order to retrieve keys. Turns out my little girlfriend analogy was pretty much completely wrong. Girlfriends and more were going to start coming here, or at least to the open sections. Kodama corrected me. We've actually found multiple books in neighborhoods, as well as the guarded maintainer book I mentioned earlier. Whoops. So, visitors come in, walk through the doors, beetles check for books, and they walk down the hall into the key room, get a key, and link out. Guards were probably at the up elevator, which is just behind this room. If they did happen to bring any illegal items, they get them back from the other side of the locker room, and off they go back home with their new shiny key. Makes more sense as to why the maintainer paraphernalia was in the locker rooms too. Probably a little display type thing for all the visitors. Impress them. Warehouse. Quite a bit of goodies in here, all of which I'm sure most visitors never saw. Pretty bad cave-in from the floor above, although Ingberg says structurally the place seems alright. He's doing more detailed inspection soon. Looks like most of these crates are filled with key maintenance type equipment as well as a variety of spare parts, etc. I don't know. Laxman will have to give this place a good inspection. I'm sure he'll love going through it all. Beyond me, I don't know that. Beetle cages. Convenient cave-in. Not sure how one is supposed to get in the beetle cages without it. No idea how they did it. Link, maybe. Regardless, pretty positive the cages were for beetles. Symbols on the front and quite a bit of remnants in some of those dirtier cages. We'll have to clean those up. Wonder when they all died. Speaking of access, another question. How'd they get to the second floor? Elevators skip the middle floor. More security, I suppose. Speaking of second floor, destruction was a little more substantial than I thought. Looks like it tore out a section of the outer wall even. I'm going to get out of here until Engberg can come back again. Been a few days, but I'm back. I'm no expert, so I guess I have to trust Engberg. But he says this whole thing is one of the most solid, heavy pieces of construction he's ever seen. It's safe, he assures me. If I die here and someone retrieves this recording, please sue him for me. Second floor looks similar to the first. Outer hall and a number of rooms. Have to remember that very few people will probably ever walk these halls. There is no access via elevators, stairs, or anything to get here. I assume it had to be done by a linking book, which is probably somewhere in the city. I suppose there could be a way to stop those elevators on the middle floor, but I doubt it. Regardless, this floor was extremely secure. Book access only, I'm guessing. Guard lounge. Next to the observation room, at least that's what I assume it was, is what looks like a guard lounge. Looks like they stayed here for long amounts of time. Blech. There are beds in here as well as couches. I assume these guys manned the window/observation post while visitors were coming in. Guard lockers. More lockers, similar to the set downstairs, although these are manned with some heavy equipment. I'm sure Watson will want to see this stuff and keep it locked up well. In fact, I'm not even going to go into detail about it here. Laxman can write all about this stuff in a later report. I will say, I didn't know the Dunny had these kinds of technology. Gear room. Now I see why this floor was so secure. Looks like the whole power structure for this building is here. Amazing construction. The entire building looks to have been powered by some underground water source that caused it to turn. They implemented a gear that would grab onto the teeth in the ground outside and provide them a power source as well. Talk about killing two giant birds with one stone. Pretty amazing. Power looks somewhat complicated. It seems as though there were at least occasions that power was turned off, as there are obviously controls to do that and then start it again. I'm heading to the top. Wow, I thought this building was big. The main portion is absolutely giant, and rotating too, of course. I'm overcome with the amount of work put into this place just for security. It's everywhere, almost comical picturing government officials walking the same paths I am. Amazing. To get to the other side, looks like one had to walk across the bridge to the rock pinnacle. The first place since we've arrived that we're able to save a link. And it's not big. And there's a massive structure facing it if you did. Pretty funny to try and picture an army invading, all of them bunched up on this stone waiting for these bridges to rotate. What the... Oh my gosh. The creatures. These things are something out of a horror movie. I've been up here a little while and I don't see them often, but when I do, they're scaring me to death. I'm beginning to understand the fences and structures a little better. Perhaps some of them were designed to keep creatures out more than keep visitors in. Don't hang out in these woods unless you have a big gun. Another bridge to reach the main portion of this place. More security. I will say that the platform between the bridges seems to have eroded. At one time, crossing the bridges was probably a security feature to ensure manageable groups would approach the larger building one at a time. But I would wager it was still a lot easier than it is now. The erosion to the platform between the bridges has made it a little rougher. I suppose the maintainers would like it even more in its current condition. Mud rooms. I'm not sure what to call these things, but they remind me of mud rooms, so I'll call them that. Not much here. Looks like each bridge has a mud room attached to it, with another group of doors, etc. Doesn't seem to be any kind of decompression or decontamination that went on here. Really, they seem to be nothing more than another spot for another set of doors. Another secure location. Training center. I was going to go through each of the rooms here, but after making a quick overview, I think I'll just start with the entire thing. There are 3 types of rooms in the building, 2 of each kind. There is a control room, 1 purple and 1 yellow, a display room, 1 purple and 1 yellow, and then a conference room. Though these aren't colored, I assume there is one for each team. The entire building seems to be centered on the massive wall in the middle. The control rooms control the wall. The display rooms display the uniforms that were worn in the wall, I presume, and the conference rooms. Allow the government visitors and high-ranking officials to confer about those training on the wall. See. So, control rooms first. Control rooms. I'm not going to go into controls for the wall in this doc. I'll let Laxman do that at some other time. Regardless, the panel here was obviously controls the wall. The wall was used for training as well as testing of various suits. I believe the central room can get pretty hot, cold, smoky, or anything else I can imagine pretty quick. It was a competition. Whoever could get to the top the quickest. Teams would set up the obstacles and members would race. There's a side tunnel that provides access to the display rooms from the control room. Display rooms. Not sure that these are originally display rooms, or maybe they were. Either way, there are quite a few old maintainer suits in here. There's also the latest maintainer suit, or skin, here. I guess I should say that the machine to put on the latest maintainer suit is in here. Now that we've had some time to look at this, it's incredible. We're talking about a suit that was skin tight and had linking abilities, etc. built in. Very high tech as far as maintainer suits go. Very impressive. A maintainer would fall down the chute, and while traveling to the interior room or the wall, the suit would be placed on him. I'm begging to try this thing, but DRC is insistent no one does. Laxman already has someone on it trying to figure out more. I'm first when they do. I think these rooms could basically be described as team locker rooms. Conference rooms. Well, I guess these rooms were where the bigwigs sat down and talked about their maintainers. Obviously, they are set up to watch the wall, and there are displays to show the patterns being built and played on the wall. We'll never know, but I can see the guild masters in here watching their teams compete, preparing to send them out to some radioactive fireball age to see if their new suits can stand the elements. Upper portions. I'm not going up now, but we do know the upper portions were used as prison cells. Typical Dunny technology. They had a single linking book that went to all the cells. Since the building was always rotating, very complicated linking apparatus and timing mechanism was associated with the book. The timing of the link would determine which cell the person linked into. Apparently it was very tight. Speaking of linking, this entire building is rotating as well. It seems that most visitors came on the path from the well, although there were also books directly to this building. There had to be. It seems that many of them also use the timing mechanism to link into specific rooms. Looks like another new feature designed and built by these guys. One of many, I'm sure. I'm just wondering where the main research labs were, or better yet, where did everyone sleep or eat? And that
Good
is that
questions. Interesting.
Ugh. Thank you for your vote, J-Pack. Sorry I didn't get a chance to read it before I already started. Gotta wet my whistle there. All right, well that's pretty.
It's a lot of reading.
A lot of reading. You see what you're going to be doing soon here, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm excited.
Well, let's go to the next one. It's going to run a lot because these are huge places. I don't feel like walking. There's absolutely no point. I remember when I was doing the beta test, I would check every nook and cranny along these corridors just to see if there's some hidden passageway or something recessed into the wall you couldn't see if you were just running past. And here's one of the other rooms we haven't seen. So yeah, we've seen the locker room. That's where we got this suit. Guess these don't really... I'm not sure what these do. What was he called? The mud room or something?
I thought that was the foyer.
Yeah, maybe that's what that is. Okay, there's that would lead to the next locker room. Yeah, here's a central view of the wall that presumably teams. Oh, I see a little spike thing hanging down there. I don't know if that would be part of it or what. Interesting, though. Come on, let me walk away. There we go. Is there anything else around here? Oh, okay. Yeah, you might be hearing Zoe out there.
Hi, Zoe.
As usual. Not happy that she's not partaking in this game with us. Okay. Not seeing any hidden cloths there. Let's go to the next one. I should check those little side tunnels too, I suppose. So this is going to be the other locker room, the other team's locker room, right? I'm guessing this is what used to be a maintainer suit before they came up with this new sleeker design that we're wearing.
I guess so.
I don't know. I'm not quite sure, but okay. Yeah, but this is just a little. Just a little connecting hallway. Seem to remember sometimes those cloths are a little bit deviously placed. Not so easy to find. So I'm trying to keep my eyes peeled for the last two. Okay, this should be another conference room. Uh-oh, I see another notebook. Another map, and actually a picture of the wall, too, I guess. That's... Interesting chair there. Oh, hey, look at this. We got another one of these stones here.
Oh.
Where that cloth? Do you want to do that first or the notebook?
Cloth.
Okie dokie. Do we just get to... honestly, I don't remember this suit at all. Do we get to keep it forever?
I hope so.
Ah.
Oh, another balcony.
Yes, indeed. Wow, it almost looks like a bug or something there. I don't know if it is. Oh, yes, I remember that little stretch of neighborhood or whatever down there. But yeah, clearly we're back in Dunny again.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember this area as well. It's kind of like a town square, if I remember right. Again, we can't see much of the place. We will later, though. Can't jump off of this balcony. And I don't think there's anything here. So, I don't know.
Can't jump over to the side by those stairs.
These... Oh, over here.
Yeah.
And...
Lame. Invisible wall.
Or we're... Okay, so I can understand he wouldn't be able to jump that high.
Mm-hmm.
No human being could jump. What is that? 5 feet there, or something?
Oh no, it's maybe 4.
Okay, 4 feet. I don't know if you could get your feet off the ground 4 feet though. Still, that doesn't stop this person from clambering up if he wanted to.
Yeah.
If he wanted to, just Oh well, the limitations of games. So yeah. I guess we're gonna have to go back. Back to Relto. I forgot to get my drink. So, oh well, that's fine. We didn't find a new cloth. Yes, we did. We found one new cloth in the first conference room. So that's where this one should take us.
All right. Well, that's not a bad place to get back to.
Yeah. This room. Alright, now to get to the other one, we got a lot of running to do. It's exactly on the opposite end of the... Let's just go left this time. I want to say that one of the cloths is in the hallway here somewhere or something, but I'm just not seeing it. Or maybe I'm just misremembering. Yeah, here's the purple team. I don't think it was in like these rooms. These little hallways. I may actually have to, if we can't find it by just running around, I may have to go and walk through at some point. Okay, this is the control room, I think. Yeah, for the purple team. It's a shame you can't do any controls here by sitting in the chair and doing something. See what you could do to the room. Yeah, I'm not seeing any Not seeing any cloths.
All right. Back in this room. And I'm going to give you control to turn your own pages.
Okay.
If I can find out where the heck that is. There it is. Doot doot. Okay. So yeah, you should be able to hopefully have control now. If you want it.
Yep. No post-it on this one. All right. It's titled The Key. The Key. Base functions. To need number 3 on the back side of all these devices. 3 functions? There's certainly more than that. 3 core functions? In any case, it's a convenient name. Key. Number 1, Nexus interface. The Nexus seems to be just an interpreter for key data. Keys allow users to, oh my God, I hate that they apostrophe S that. Okay.
Yes, I know.
Keys allow users to provide or decline book access to other keys. I think we can make this work for neighborhoods as well. Age names defined in the key appear in the Nexus, or should. 2, interpersonal communication. Obviously, the most important function, voice or text communication to other key users. Inter or intra-age. Doesn't seem to matter. 3, image capture, storage, and transfer. A single button press captures an image and stores it within an appropriate age directory. Images can be sent to other keys as well as uploaded to some imagers, depending on versions. Seems main servers coordinated this functionality. Might be tough to revive. Yeah, I could see that. Number 4, journal entry, storage, and transfer. Fairly simple. Write notes and store them. Again, server handles transfer journal. Key to key or key to imager. Number 5, markers. The ability to drop and collect markers at the operator's present location and age. Layers of functionality here. Requires more research. Perhaps this feature could be tapped to help with the GZ problem. Interesting. 6, doors. In this age, the key, even at its most basic level, open level 1 doors, level 2 and 3 doors require higher versions. There is much more variety to these devices than we first suspected. The dispenser is capable of handing out at least 5 versions and possibly more. Feature set varies widely. There must have been a system to control and track these devices. Where? Imager built into the unit is surprisingly compact and efficient. Uses the same blasted lattice compression systems, for lack of a better word. Have to crack that. Powerful projection for something that fits on the top of a hand. Markers. Purpose. Perhaps a training tool for maintainers. Markers could be set up and recruits in our lower ranks run through the course. Interface. Keys interact with markers in 3 ways. Team capture. Once all the markers are placed, there are 2 teams that can collect markers. The key registers the marker to the respective team. Markers can vanish after a time limit or after all have been registered. Markers must be in same age. Test. Can markers be reset? Hold. Again, 2 teams. Markers only vanish after a preset time limit has expired. Markers do not disappear upon being activated, although server keeps track of what team is holding it. Server summarizes team holding most markers at the end of the time limit. Markers must be in same age. Single capture. Only one individual key can register markers. Markers also carry text. Entire marker set can be set via key to another key anywhere in the same system. Markers can be placed in any age. Markers themselves seem identical to those produced by the Great Zero. In fact, I'm positive the same technology is being used, if not the Great Zero itself. It's possible the keys are communicating with the Zero itself and writing these marks anywhere they are registered. Problems with that theory, maintainer markers, etc. Key registration. Key tracks of other keys on 3 levels. Intra-age. Any other key within the age is logged and displayed. Key to key. Any individual key can be registered for specific tracking. As a result, no matter where the key is, journals, photos, etc. can be sent and communication can occur. Perhaps this was used for temporary or semi-permanent team missions. For our purposes, a friends list. Groups. The key also recognizes groups somehow related to the Nexus. Seems possible, if properly configured, to support neighborhood lists with this function. All right. That's it. I did get a short one.
Okay, yeah, they're going over all the various functions that this has. This has to do with markers, I think. You can place down
Seems
markers and
legit.
invite your friends to meet you at that location. There's even more functions, I think, that aren't described in that book. But yeah. Okay, well, I think we may have seen everything this age has to offer.
So we just have to find our tapestries.
There are many tapestries.
Here to see the tapestries.
I just have this very strong feeling that it's one of these two
Doorways?
inside, doorways. I don't know why that keeps coming back to me, but it does. I don't remember any of them being in these long hallways, but I've already lost count of how many I've been through. 3 maybe. Okay, I must be misremembering. Because I'm not seeing it. Well, fiddlesticks. Let me think here. While we have this suit on, just for the heck of it, I'm gonna go back out to that rock in the middle. See if I can't do that jump again. So you may want to look away.
Yep.
As I do this. I don't know whether or not wearing the suit would make any difference, but I'm going to give it a try. I'm not going to make it this rotation, am I? Oh, shoot. Just too long of a... Maybe I could make it to that little one then. Here we go. Let's try it. Oh, I overshot.
Oh, too far! Too far!
Okay, let's bring this back up. I don't think there's any other pages in here. No, there are not. Yeah, let's try again. And if this doesn't work, then I have to take a sneak peek. Because I don't know how much time you want to spend just running around checking all the nooks and crannies.
Yeah, I'm fine with having a little walk-through look.
Oh, again? Oh no, we're on the other. Okay, good. So we're going to have to wait a little while for this to rotate around. That's fine. And then once we do get back to that central one, just look at the entire street. How far away are we? Oh, we're way on the other side. Oh, no, there it is. It's coming up. Okay, good. Not too far away. Definitely hearing some animals out there. See if I don't clip right through it, right? Yay, I made it. Okay. Hit this one so we can come back here. In case I fall doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me do a run jump. And oh, just made it. Okay. Okay, now, will you let me in? No, you won't, you little... Okay, fine.
Let me in.
Oops. This one. Okie dokie, that ends that drink. In fact, I wonder... Let me go to the main entrance chamber here this time. Let me run around here real quickly, see if maybe there's something I need to do here first before that door on the outside will open up.
Mm-hmm.
Which means I probably will need to check the power room. This elevator goes down only. Get out of my way. What was he was talking about beetle cages?
Yeah.
I don't remember. What in the world is a beetle cage? I don't remember that.
Cages for keeping the ink hunting beetles in.
We should have seen some though, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
Would we even know what they look like? Guess not, maybe. These wouldn't be the beetle cages.
No, I think these were the lockers for keeping the books in, right?
Yeah. Oh, this is the entrance room, right?
The idea of the, like, ink-sniffing beetles is pretty cool, though.
It's amazing how much mythos they came up with when they were making this game. Oh, whoops, I went one screen too far. I think. Yeah. Here. So I can go up to that second level.
I think these are the beetle cages.
See, I would have thought these were lockers too.
I originally, yeah, that's what I thought, but I think they're the beetle cages, and they kind of look like little beetles on them. The pattern.
Yeah, they kind of do. I didn't even notice that before. Come on, don't fall. Here we are. Here we go. Yeah, see those we don't have access to. Which is a shame. I think we've already been around. All in here. Nothing. Any use whatsoever. Well, this. Yeah, we are. So much security. Well, just for the heck of it, let me see if I can't get to that other side. I don't think I can. And then how did that look? Let's see if I can make this walk. Get up here. Get. Oh, nope. It's not gonna let me. Did we already get this one? I don't even remember if we did. I feel really silly if we did. I just totally.
I'm sure we did.
I remember seeing it during the last session, but I don't remember if we actually came up here and hit it.
No,
Yeah,
we did. Okay.
Come on. You're supposed to be walking up a ladder right here. Why is the camera all messed up?
I don't know. You made it mad. Or I made it mad. I don't know.
I made it bad by trying to go someplace I'm not supposed to be.
Yeah.
That's very typical. There we go. The script finally kicked in gear and knew where we were. There we go. Let's see, is there something else? We can walk around there, but I'm willing to give it a try. Yeah, that's my last thing. Ah, don't fall now. Walk with 1 foot off of there, so why can't you walk around this? Come on. That's so lame. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we hit this one too. Yeah, we sure did. Just double checking and everything. And I know there's one down there that we definitely got.
Yeah.
Okay, we didn't do the first one. Well, 2D. So... they're called journey cloths.
Journey cloths.
Mentioned somewhere in one of these notebooks that we're going to be coming across.
Reading. Alright.
Powers up the doors. Oh, wait a second. Okay. Oh, so, yeah, I forgot about this aspect of this game.
Oh.
We just read a big, long notebook that talked about a certain area in that second fortress that there was no way to link to, or no way to get to from within this age.
The second floor?
Yeah. The prison area, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Prisons. He said that the only way he could think of to get prisoners there was to link to it from a different age. So, we have to find that.
Okay, so we've basically done everything we can do in here as of right now.
So
okay.
we might as well head back to Real 2. Indeed.
That's fair.
Yeah, we can't complete this. I don't know about the others, but we can't complete that age in one go.
That's fair.
All right. Do we want to go ahead and start exploring another one of these ages?
We've
been going
I don't know. Maybe this is a
to
good
an hour.
stopping point.
I mean, that's all right with me.
Yeah,
Why is that one closed and the others are open?
Maybe we didn't ever open that one?
No, that's one the Gahreesen was in, and we've already been there.
Oh,
once.
okay. We already grabbed it.
And it even shows you how many tapestries we found there,
nice.
or journey cloths. Interesting, yeah, because the book has been transferred to our library in there now.
See, okay, handy.
Cool. All right then. Well, we can definitely call it quits here for tonight.
Yeah.
Just aim for next week.
Sounds good.
So I will go ahead and the game auto saves. There's really nothing we need to do. I don't think there's any saves. No, there isn't. It's automatic, and that works for me. So we'll go ahead and hop on out of here. And both Susan and I are not feeling our best today anyway, so that's another reason why we decided I had to go ahead and just kind of have a short-ish session this time. But we'll see how we feel for next time. Please be there so you can see what we do. In the meantime, please follow me here at twitch.tv/SturmB. Just follow me on Instagram where I'm simply named Sturm, and on Twitter where I am at SturmB. Thank you, Greypacks, for watching. You have a good night as well. Thank you for your well wishes. Please, if you're watching on this on YouTube, please smash that thumbs up button down below and hit subscribe, kick the bell, and comment down below. We will definitely, at least I will, I don't know about Susan, but I will definitely read and most likely respond to the comments, so long as it isn't spam. The best thing to do, however, is to catch us live when we do this. I stream every Wednesday evening, just like tonight, at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, which is 0100 UTC. And Saturday afternoons at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific, which is 1800 UTC. Where can everyone find you, Susan?
You can follow me on Twitter at Mouseskins, or on Instagram on one of my 3 or all 3, whatever floats boat. Accounts.
Definitely all 3.
I got S3 Equestrian for horse stuff. I got Epic Mini Painting for my mini painting. And Nasus Yefid for my general stuff like plants, cooking, hiking with dogs, etc.
All of which is definitely worth a follow, and I'll have links to all of them down below in the description. Check them out. So until the next time, folks, thank you so very much for watching. Please take care and don't forget to stay safe.